Bonjour tout le monde and hello everyone. My name is Ava Valentin. I'm a freshman at Franklin and Marshall College and an ex-Rotary Youth exchange student to Belgium. In this video, we will explore the impact of immersion programs and study abroad on language learning outcomes. There are many misconceptions floating around about study abroad, so I thought that the best way to demonstrate its effect on language acquisition was by speaking to those who have lived in an immersion program themselves. Get ready to hear from some remarkable individuals about their experiences in immersion programs and their language outcomes. Maybe we'll even get to hear about their future pursuits. Let's see.
Je m'appelle Fiona Colliver. J'étudie à l'Université de Michigan State et j'étudie l'éducation pour les sciences et aussi le français.
Hi, my name is Etienne Mark and I'm from Switzerland. Hallo zusammen, mein Name ist Etienne Marca und ich komme aus Switzerland.
Mein Name ist Timo Mattekart, ich komme aus Dresden in Deutschland und ich bin 19 Jahre alt.
Hola, soy Kaya, tengo 17 años y pues estoy pasando este año aquí en Socorro, Santander, Colombia.
Hello, I'm Cleo and I'm from New Zealand. And then, bonjour, je m'appelle Cleo, je viens de la Nouvelle-Zélande. J'ai 19 ans. Yeah.
Okay, hi, my name is Francisco. I'm from Argentina. I'm 18 years old. I was an exchange student in Belgium last year. I did January 2025 till January 2026. I met Ava there, so that's why I agreed to be here.
French and English. Like I know a little bit of Spanish, but it's like really, really, really broken.
Je parle français couramment et anglais. L'allemand, je comprends, mais j'ai plus de difficultés à le parler, mais je peux le parler.
English and Spanish.
Okay, thank you.
Je parle deux langues. Mon langue maternelle, c'est l'anglais. Après, je prends le français. Mais I speak French because I take it as a course in university.
Okay.
But other than that, don't really speak it outside of school. So English is the one that I use.
More opportunities, I would say. Like there's a lot more opportunities to like learning another language and as well like meeting a lot more people. I mean, I guess that goes under the same as like more opportunities, but I feel like it's good for your brain. Like I think it keeps you living for longer, so that's pretty cool.
Et en fait, j'ai toujours été très mauvais en anglais. Et normalement, j'ai toujours été un bon élève, donc ça m'énervait d'être nul en anglais. Et en fait, après, quand j'ai commencé à voir les réseaux sociaux et que je comprenais pas les blagues en anglais, ça m'énervait. C'est juste à ce moment-là que j'ai voulu vraiment devenir bon en anglais pour pouvoir comprendre les blagues sur Internet.
Exchange students in Belgium go to La Wallonie, where they speak French. It was easier than learning German or Hungarian, so that's why.
Is I want to go into healthcare and specifically like healthcare in rural areas, and generally there's like a need for medical practitioners that are able to speak multiple languages, and so I thought, okay, well if I can speak Spanish, that will be a good like benefit to me later on.
Like you said, I always wanted to learn another language, and I think because I do have family that speak French and like also live in France, I was like, let's learn French so that I can have something to like have a way to communicate with them if I ever go see them and stuff like that.
It's just like I was very eager to learn English at some point because I felt like I needed it to communicate anywhere outside of Germany.
Yeah.
Really to learn the language and then to, I guess, meet new people and just get more confident, I think.
J'aurais bien voulu me faire des amis et juste enfin déjà parler mieux anglais, mais juste apprécier mon année et être heureux avec ça.
I wanted to learn it. I didn't set any expectations, any like goals I had, because I knew it wasn't going to be easy because it was my third language.
I think I was forced to take English from grade 3 on.
So I literally went into it literally knowing like 2 words, like, and you know that too, like, bro, like at the conference, like when I first got there, like my husband was like, oh, do you speak French? And I was like, oui, like, no, like I didn't.
Et c'était toujours à l'école, mais on parlait pas beaucoup. C'était plutôt de l'écriture ou on écoutait et puis on devait répondre à des questions.
So I started Spanish in 8th grade. 3 years with my school system, and then I audited one Spanish class at Gettysburg College.
I had a pretty little understanding of French, so yeah, kind of just went in through the deep end.
Moi, j'ai pris des cours privés en français, de français, 1 heure par semaine, pendant 3-4 mois, pour apprendre au moins à dire bonjour, je m'appelle Fran, j'ai 16 ans à ce moment-là. Et je trouve que c'est nécessaire au moins de dire bonjour, s'il vous plaît.
Tell me
Yeah,
about
I had a French class. Okay, so like that was like I think every single day except for like Fridays, for like 2 hours, yeah. And it was like the basics, like the bare minimum, like the alphabet, and then like just simple verbs, and then like it was like throughout the entire year, which was really nice. And it was like taught me like the tenses and stuff like that. So that was probably really helpful as well. But then I also went to school along with that, so that it was like I was at school for like 8 hours a day, and 2 hours of the day was like actual French, and then the other was just like speaking or like listening. I was listening and speaking with my friends. So
They've given me like minimal language instruction. I had two Spanish classes with the Spanish teacher, and then this year my English teacher has been trying to give me some extra Spanish stuff, but I really haven't received any like formal extra Spanish classes.
Okay.
I actually didn't, and I do think, well, part of me did kind of wish that I did, just to help with like the more grammatical side of the language and like writing and stuff like that.
I think it's a good thing to train your brain, but it's nothing that is allowing you to learn a language.
I did some Duolingo, but that just doesn't really work.
So I use Duolingo on and off, not in the last year since I've come to Colombia, but in the years preceding that. And I never really liked it. I found it to kind of be annoying, honestly. And I felt like it was helpful for learning vocabulary to a certain extent, but at the same time, something I struggle with on Duolingo versus a normal Spanish class is it doesn't explain the rules. It just sort of expected you to learn only by practicing the sentences that it gave you, and I personally did not learn that well that way. So after I reached a certain point, I was just like, no, I'm done with this.
So when I was like in 2019, 2020, I started learning French, kind of, Duolingo basically. And then like I couldn't even say je m'appelle, I left it. I stopped learning.
Usually if I'm watching movies or something like that, I will put it in Spanish, and if with Spanish subtitles, but sometimes if I really want to watch something in English, I'll put it in English with Spanish titles.
Donc quand je regarde, c'est toujours avec ma famille d'accueil, donc c'est en anglais.
Mostly in English because the German dub is so horrible.
It was like, if you're watching a show, like you best believe it was in French, because it's just so good for language learning, just even listening to it.
spoke German for like 1 week when I was in Washington DC through that like scholarship thing and with all
Okay.
the other, like German students coming to America. But besides that, barely, only when I like called my family.
Sometimes if I'm in English class, I'll help my classmates with English.
With you guys, I would speak English, and then like I had some friends at school who spoke English, so I would speak English with them. But like I tried to do just French.
I would speak English whenever I was with like exchange students. Sometimes I guess we maybe mix and put a bit of French in there, but I feel like it was majority of the time English.
Yeah.
And then obviously when I was talking to my family and stuff, like calling my parents, then that would be in English.
We were like 6 people that speak 6 different languages, and we all want to have a conversation. Maybe we don't all have the same levels in the language we all commonly know. Like it won't be the same. The American won't have the same level in English than the Belgian do, and the Belgian won't have the same level in French as I do. So like we all just like throw words at each other. Like it's like a fight of words sometimes.
A fight of words. I love that. I love the way you described that. That's great. Thank you.
It was like with all of the exchange people, especially like we were always mixing the languages. I feel like with you and like Anushka and Gemma, like because there was just some words that we liked better, and like even with me and Carl, like I called him like Friday and we were speaking 2 languages. Like it's just whatever's easiest for us, because like obviously like I want to work on my French and stuff when speaking to people who know French, but like if there's something that's just like easier to say but they'll understand it, but it's like why not mix them, you know?
Yes, I would say there would be, whenever we're hanging out with like lots of exchange students, there'd always be people from like Argentina or like South America and places like that, and so they'll be speaking in Spanish. And so sometimes they'll like speak in Spanish together, and then they'll change to French, and then like we can understand. So it wasn't really like I knew what everyone was saying, but like with the French and the English, I could get the gist of what was happening in it. I mean, everything got better, but like speaking and listening were the most like amazing. That got like the best.
Yeah.
I think my speaking was the one that improved the most.
It was probably the oral part because I didn't write a ton, and if I was writing stuff, it was around the time like ChatGPT became popular, and I think most of my English assignments were done with ChatGPT. But
My listening like really good, speaking like pretty good, but like grammar, bro, writing so bad. Like
I would definitely say immersion, like 100%. I think that with immersion, you get to kind of fully embrace yourself in the culture as well as the language. And I think to be able to speak the language, you do need to be able to understand the culture to like a certain extent. And you can't really get that when you do like classroom instruction.
Que tu veux améliorer ta grammaire, ton vocabulaire, etc., c'est mieux d'avoir des cours de français, l'enseignement formel, parce que ça donne une structure de quoi apprendre. Et c'est
Oui.
Je trouve que en fait l'immersion c'est plus rapide pour.
I think it's definitely being immersed in a language. I mean,
Yeah.
if you do the classroom style learning, you'll eventually be able to speak it, but you don't understand it. And I think there's a close tie between language and culture.
immersion.
The
like,
immersion.
I mean, you're surrounded by it 24/7, yeah, and like even when you're in like the US doing that stuff, like you can still speak English in those classes, which I think makes it difficult.
Juste le fait de parler tous les jours, et maintenant je commence à penser en anglais, en fait juste ça aide beaucoup plus, parce qu'avant il y avait plein de mots, je savais ce que ça voulait dire mais je les utilisais pas, alors que maintenant juste de le fait de les utiliser tous les jours et juste de parler tous les jours, c'est clair que ça aide.
A little bit of both. Like I would say having prior experience in a language class and having learned the rules of basic conjugation and stuff gave me like a solid foundation. And then, but I would say as far as speaking and listening goes, the immersion has helped me so much because before coming to Colombia, I had very, very little confidence speaking. I did not like speaking. But then as an exchange student, obviously you're forced to speak in the language you're learning every day. So whether you like it or not, you're going to practice. And so I feel like I've personally improved a lot in my speaking in a way that I don't think I would have improved having just studied in the US, I would say. It's given me more confidence, like to know that I can be out in the street, or like it just feels good on a personal level as a human to know that by learning a new language, you're able to connect with a whole different group of people.
Was definitely became more confident and kind of realized that you can kind of do whatever you put your mind to. Like, you really do have to have the like motivation to do it, but you can do it if you do put your mind to it.
I actually use it like every day, honestly, like doing homework, or like I'll like sometimes I'll just be like, oh, I'm gonna switch to French now because I can, like, and like just staying connected with like my like host family and stuff and my friends. I speak to them in French, and like I'm doing study abroad next year in France, so.
Oui, moi j'aimerais bien faire mes études en France ou en Belgique, en Europe en général, et je sais que en parlant plusieurs langues, tu peux connaître des gens partout au monde, et ça permet beaucoup pour si tu veux voyager, si tu veux avoir un travail mieux payé, tu vois, ça aide beaucoup à avoir une autre langue.
Oui. Mais je pense juste l'anglais, ne pas l'avoir, c'est trop compliqué. Par exemple, si je veux partir en voyage, je serais obligé de parler anglais.
I'm hoping to like build kind of an international career, to see places through work.
It's incredible.
And to essentially, it sounds a lot larger than it is. Make this world a better place, and to kind of communicate with everyone. And I think that's the beauty of speaking a non-native language.
Very well said, Timo. Across all of these interviews, a clear theme came through: the real value and beauty of multilingualism. The exchange students consistently showed how much one can gain from opening themselves up to new languages, cultures, and perspectives. Immersion programs, as many of them have pointed out, can be incredibly impactful for both language growth and personal development, especially when you commit to the experience and put in the effort. I am genuinely grateful to each interviewee for taking the time to share their experiences with me and give your honest reflections. Your insights added a lot of depth and meaning to my project, and I truly appreciate your contributions.